now. And let's get another postcard out. Ready. Etchr paper. Lots in here. Nice postcards. Very high quality cotton laced Etchr postcards. Pretty good. All right, day 11. We are up to date as long as I do this one. And the word of the day is wonder. Here's me, just being a cutie pie, just wandering down the street. I was on my way to Dragon Quest Island, so I'm going to get myself right in the middle. What do I want for scale? My bag in the middle of the page is what I think I'll go for. So welcome, everybody. Bag in the middle, so make a handle there. Just gonna pencil outline just to get some accuracy about this. I think that'll help a bit because otherwise I'm a bit slapdash. Do a little zoomy. Zoomy, zoomy, zoom, zoom. Where's the eraser from the middle? Oh, there you are. Angry eraser face. There we are. Okay, let's have a look. Is that my skirt? Oh, that's on my bag. I've already done it. What am I doing that again for? This is a live chat situation while watching this live, so feel free to natter away. I wonder if that's British English. That might well be British English. Natter? Have a natter? You tell me. Got some little legs in here. 1 second, let's do a straight line. Curve. I think I've done this whole person too big. 1 second. 1 second, let me get this little person a little bit smaller. This little person is me. But I always draw big, which I believe is a skill. A lot of people draw tiny little pictures. I'm just going to try and do it a little bit smaller so it fits in a bit better. Bigger is better for drawing because it shows a confidence, and it's important to have some confidence because then you don't hold back from what you want to make. And you might still not be very good, whatever that means, but you can have fun yourself, and in my opinion, that is what art is about. There we go. There's a little leg. What have we got here? Back of the shoe. Get some perspective in this. Top of the shoe. Oh, no, that's not what a foot looks like. 1 second, I'll make that better when it's pen, I say. I wonder. Okay. Here's my other leg. There we go, coming in. Who have I got there? Say hello. If you don't say hello, I'll think the live stream is broken. And I'll leave. So you better say hello. You don't have to, that's not a threat, but it does help me if you say hello. Right, shadow here. Another little shadow here and here. There's my drink. Shadow effort. All the way around there. Does it look like my shadow? I don't know. Now my little arms. I think I might wear this exact same outfit tomorrow. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. I'm going to Studio Ghibli thing tomorrow. I think I should wear the same outfit because it's a very cute outfit. It's not the most flattering, but it's not unflattering, if you know what I mean. And it is cute. Does that make sense? Not the most flattering, but it's not unflattering. I'm getting a little bit scratchy with the pencil work here. Guys, if you don't put any emoji or anything, I will think the live stream is broken. It is in everyone's interest to drop a little emoji because I can see numbers here. Just can't see what you're thinking, which is, you know, maybe that's how you want it. Maybe you don't want me to know what you're thinking. I have to make the bag a little bit smaller. I think that's okay. That's okay. This is the Kendal. Okay. Get a little line. We're going for a wonder. The word of the day is wonder. Not wonder, but wonder. Bit ASMR in here. I definitely said chatting is allowed. As in, like, I have to choose a button that says, can people talk in this? Okay. If the chat is working and you can chat, but I can't see what you're saying, please go over to Miss Kendal James on Instagram and say, Kendal, we can hear you. Oh, no problem. Someone's there. Thank you. Hi, Kimberly. Nice to see you. Welcome. I really was just thinking no one was there. You said you're eating. I forgive you. You're allowed to eat. Oh, look, tiny pandas coming out. I don't normally do this. I'm going to do it. I almost never do this. I am not a fan. I am a fan. Rulers do look nice, but the effect of a ruler does look nice, but I just don't do it very often. Okay, that is that. This is this, and that is that. Oh, that goes here. And then mountainous. Scratchy little village. We're going to not put too much detail in there. I will do something else. And this is the Asahi Straits Bridge. The second, for such a long time, it was the first longest bridge in the world, single suspension bridge in the world. Now it's a second. It's a second of about 39 meters, I think it's the approximation. Imagine just being a mere 39 meters short of something in the 2000s. So this is like 1,970, and the other one is in Dubai, I think, and it's 1,209. 2009. I can't do English in the day and the night. Okay, little mountains in the background. We don't need too much detail. We just need just enough detail. Ta-da! There we go, sketch activated. Here you are. I might be a bit hard to see for you, but this one is for wonder. I think I found the right one for wonder. Oh, let's zoom in again, but not like that. Hello, Ronnie. I think I saw a little message on my email account saying you left me a little tip, so thank you so much, lovely. Really, really, thank you so much. Ronnie, I can't remember how you've got access to my PayPal, but thank you for popping that into my PayPal. There's Buy Me a Coffee for anyone who thinks that would be nice too. Buymeacoffee.com/Miss Kendal James. Right, let's zoom back into this little Miss Kendal James walking back in the April time when her dear friend Alberto was around here. He was here for quite a few years in Japan. Oh, I think I might have to make my head smaller. Okay. Or do the bridge taller. I don't know. I'm just going to make my head a little bit smaller so it seems to make a bit more sense with this. And then I've got to try and make it look like my hair is shiny. Let's see if I can do that with a pen. We went to Dragon Quest Island with Holly and oh, didn't know which name to use for them. Lynn, I'll go with Lynn. His wife Lynn and our friend Holly. Holly's British too. My friend Alberto loves British people very much. He loves British accents and that. But what he really loves is people like Simon Pegg. He loves us. I don't know if this does look shiny. A little. My hair was in kind of waves that day. I left it in a kooky bun overnight. Try and encourage waveness. And Lynn said my hair looked very nice, so I consider that a win. Okay. I've since cut my hair. I cut my own hair the other day. About this much is gone. Make the bag a little bit smaller as well. Straps in it. This bag was given to me by a friend. Say a friend. She was a friend. She randomly broke up with me as a friend like a month ago, which was pretty horrible. I didn't realise she was ghosting me for 2 or 3 months. I thought we were just chatting, but apparently she was doing a really beeping swear word way of trying not to be someone's friend, which makes me pretty angry. But at the end of the day, I don't really want to be friends with someone who would do that to someone who was a very good friend of theirs. Because it's not very nice, is it? Some people just have no tanuki guts. They have no idea how rude they are. That's what I'm going to say. I was quite upset for about 3 days and I got over it. But she was a very good friend of mine for 2 years. We had loads of adventures together. So, a bit mean. Good thing I'm strong. I think I cramp her style now because I'm not an influencer like she is. Oh, thanks. Yeah. I guess this happened to me with people I don't care about before, but I actually, like, me and her were very good friends. And I helped her through an awful lot of things. Really serious things. Had her stay at my home and all kinds of stuff. When she needed me, like, out of the blue. But that which does not kill me will only make me be less trustworthy in the future. So next time, I'll just look after myself. I hope you're okay after it happened to you. Yeah. Now, guys, the people that it happened to you with, was it quite a while ago that it happened to you? Or was it some kind of pandemic thing? This I don't think is a pandemic thing, but you guys might agree with this. She got a new partner. After she got the divorce and things that I helped her through, she got a new partner. I thought and think he's a lovely guy, but she obviously thinks that I cramp her style, or I'm gonna, I don't know, tell him her horrible, dirty past, or I don't know what. I don't know, but she formally said to me, I hope you're well. Sorry I didn't message. We, nothing, you didn't do anything wrong, nothing happened, but I think we've just grown apart. And this is literally in the time and space it took for me to visit my friends and family in the UK and come back. Like, what? Just 2 months worth of time. Grown apart. What? We were hanging out before I left. What's wrong with you, lady? She's obviously got something else in her mind, I think. I showed her all kinds of lovely places around Shiga and everything. I think it happened a lot with a lot of people in general during the pandemic, you know. People grow, like I've lost plenty of friends, but it's the formal way she did it and how close we were before that just saw me eat quite a lot of snacks on my bed for a few days out of disbelief. Right, gonna add a bit of shading in over here. So anyone who's new to this is Inktober. The day is wonder. So I'm doing a picture of me just wandering around. I think it couldn't really be more apt. I think it kind of looks like me. I just had a good friend, I thought, leave about 4 months ago. Oh, I'm sorry, lovely. It is. I'm not going to swear on my channel in the name of these horrible people, but it is an S word, isn't it? They don't deserve such credit. Oh, what shape am I making here? Sorry, I'm going to focus while I try and create this shoe shape. Oh, looks a little bit crazy shaped, but also okay. I'm meeting a lovely friend tomorrow, so that counts for something. If I think about it, really, the other friend I had was very snobby in her own way. The annoying thing is she gets away with it in front of everyone. Who cares? It was before for me. I was getting more ill and I couldn't go out much, and that was part of it. Oh, Kimberly, I'm sorry. It really sucks when it's because of that, because it just shows the lack of depth in the other people, I think. So, like, don't worry, girl. When this girl, oh, I almost said her name. When this girl did it to me, I thought, well, it just shows how, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for? Stuck up, judgy, shallow. You know, some words like that. I'm going to get in here with a bit of shading. Sorry if you can't see what I'm doing while this happens. I just suddenly realised she's just not really that great or nice a person, and definitely out for herself. So rather good riddance. Rather find that out now than after even longer had been spent investing in this friendship. It was before. Well, cheers to our lives without people that might take us for granted or whatever. I hope they are well, and I hope they learn to be not rude words in the future. Sincerely, I hope that. It's not, the world doesn't need advantage takers. Some little lines here. They don't need to be too deep, so I'm not putting in too much effort. I might do some little dots in and around everywhere as well, just to echo the kind of concrete vibe. And just do some tiny little ones around here for bits of grass. But I need it almost to not look like any line over here, because then it wouldn't look like grass, I think. So I'm doing tiny dots. And now I'm going to do little wiggly lines because it's getting in the foreground. There we go. That was like grass, I say. Their losses. It was only friend that didn't contact me when in hospital, but I gained 4 wonderful friends from my time on the ward. That is excellent. I'm really happy to hear that, Kimberly. And I've gained some incredibly close friends from Hago, actually, like really, really close. Not just lovely, friendly, and genuine like you guys, but ones I even voice note every week, if not almost every day. So two ex guides and yeah, 1 or 2 other friends. I mean, there's others I'd like to voice note, but if one isn't a voice noter, you can't be getting too many voice notes out of someone. Yeah, it's the other thing, isn't it, Ronnie? I also have many great friends, and to be honest, I've got way too many friends. Way too many friends, so tidy yourselves up. Because we just don't have the time or space, especially not if you're the kind of person who likes to do physical things like give gifts or meet up in person, or even leave voice notes, I suppose. There's only so many human hours in a day. And so, yeah, conserve our energy. There's a time and a reason and a season. I think it's just the weird way in which she did it, and the fact that I thought we were good friends before then. Just fitting in some little grassy tufts around here. Hi, Darren. Nice to see you. How are you? We're up to date. This is the day that I'm meant to be doing this one. Or kind of. It's after midnight now. Kind of the day I'm meant to be doing this one. I've just drawn the lamppost in the wrong place. So there was no point doing a ruled line just now, was there? Oh well. It will be quirkier. And quirky is good. There we go. The word is wonder. I'm sure you can see in the title of this live. And I am just Just going over some details. Sorry for putting my hand over the artwork. Going over some details to add me into this little scene. No. Ronnie, do you mean the band Aha? You've just discovered Aha. This is amazing. Your life has just improved drastically. I am tired, but I normally don't sleep till after this. I've been trying to sleep at about 1:30 these days, but I used to sleep at 3 and 4 and even 5. But I've been trying to sleep between 1 and 2 these days, which I will be doing. Normally I would have chucked a bunch of live streams on even long after this, but I'm trying to be a good girl because I've gained lots of weight and I can't ungain the weight. And I think one of the reasons is eating for energy, but also not getting enough sleep. And I've honestly improved my average quite significantly. It had got down to probably 6 hours or 5 hours, but I've increased it to a neat 7, where it's almost that amount every day, rather than like 9 hours one day and 5 and the other day and 3 the other. So I say that's improvement. One of the reasons I'm not doing as many live streams as I could, because it's bonkers how many I could and was doing when I was on this on that Hago website. A little bit bonkers. If it was my job, if it was my only job, but I've got other work and I've got another job, so a bit of a nightmare. I'm just doing some little details around here to try and make it look a bit like there's some houses and things. This is Awaji Island area in wonderful Japan, near Kobe. Kobe is just over there. And this is the longest suspension bridge in Japan and the second longest single suspension bridge in the world. It was the winner for a while. Quite a long while, actually, I think. And Dubai is like all the world records for everything. It's got a complex. Actually, I went to Dubai and I learned loads of wonderful things about Dubai, and I'm pretty much in awe of the king and things around there. But by golly, they've got a lot of money. But it's not really, I don't think it's really expensive to be there, to be honest. It depends what kind of things you do, as with anywhere. But London's way more expensive than Dubai was. So if you get the chance to go for a visit, then you should. I'm doing this little method where I don't really hold on to the pen too tightly or too close to the edge here, so I can get those interesting shapes and things. As everyone knows, the sun always shines on TV. Hard to feel bad listening to Aha, that's true. Right, bear with me. Just going to do some tiny little details. Yeah. I love that anyone could just suddenly discover music that's so old, So old, I know, only from the 80s, but the 80s is almost 50 years ago now. I've seen loads of memes online that are just like trying to stress out people who are of a certain age. I think it's funny. To be honest, I think it's funny. I don't think of time and age in the same way that a lot of people do. I don't get stressed about it. When all my friends were turning the meager age of 30, I'm 34 now, but when they were turning 30 before me, a few years before me, I would make these kind of like rap songs to tell them how they're turning 30 and everything's going to be over. It's really funny. Because that's what they were projecting. They were projecting, oh, it's the end of the world. Oh, I'm not going to have anything. Everything's going to sag and I'm going to be so lonely, or everything's going to be so boring, or I won't be able to do this and that, and my back hurts. I was like, guys, chill. What on earth do you think 30 looks like? Your back can hurt at any age. My back hurt more at 20 than it did at 30. It's just part of our lives. Anyway, I'd make these funny raps, and they're like, Kendal, we're going to get you when you turn 30. I was like, bring it. You think I'm going to have a complex about that? I am not. My sympathies to those of you that do, though. I know it can be tough. Turning a big O. Did you know that in Japan, apparently, the big birthday celebratory things are not, for example, 70 or 80 or 30. It's like, for example, 33 or 88. Anyway, they didn't make me raps because they're not as good at making random raps out of the middle of nowhere. And it didn't work on me because I was so excited to be 30. And it meant that I could have 50 birthday parties because I was turning 30. Right, I'm going to get these little details in over here. I love me a party. I love me a birthday party, an anything party. Give me a reason for a party. I will have it. Okay. Look, it's finished. 32 minutes. Nice. I'm going to do the outline on it. Does anybody have any questions about life, the universe, or anything? Or life, the universe, and everything? If you do, let me know. I'm going to add the detail, the signature, a word on the back to say what it is. I hated hearing 30, but a year later I'm actually happy to be in my 30s. I think it's a wonderful time. And honestly now, no offence to any of you if you are 20, but I look at 20-year-olds like, ooh. Not so badly, it's not quite all of them, but I guess my impression got soiled by when I was 30. I dated someone who was 26, and that just spoiled everything. Spoiled my overall impression, sadly. Not that I really think anyone 20 is bad. I don't really do ageism. I'm not really into that. But it is funny, all the little quirks and things that make each of our generations, each of our decades, each of our ages so individual. It is funny, the little things. I think I'm missing a little bit of shadow. Also, I'm going to use the big pen to do the thing I was doing on a few of the others. I forgot to do it on the dragon, not dragon, lion. Oh, thanks, Darren. Darren says, looks great, Kendal. Love how you drew the bridge and the mountains. Really tied the other elements of the drawing together. And I think I'm going to do a bold outline around me. Maybe not all of me. Maybe just around my bag or something. I need a little bit of shadow down here too. A little bit of shadow just under there. If I use the angle of the strokes that you do really helps to tell a story in the your picture. So I recommend being careful with your brush strokes, pen strokes. Right, I think I'm going to be selective about where this is going. I'm not going to put it everywhere. I want the bag to stand out a little bit more. Maybe my leg in there can stand out a bit more. and maybe the underside of the shoe, and I can make up for a couple of errors in there. And the underside of the skirt is not so bad. Underside of my arm, and a little bit for the underside of my hair, but not in the same way. Right, I'm gonna go back onto the thinner pen for this one, just to blend it in, because the other one's way too big. Okay, there we go. Anything else for a little black line? Maybe fade in here. Fade in, fade up. There we go. It's quite a neat one. It's nice to have a Kendal in the set. Gonna sign me. Have a kind of self-portrait. Kendal James, and a little 2, 3 on the back. Day number 11. Wonder. Not all those who wander are lost. What do you think? Do you like it? Oh, zoom. Oh, that's close, isn't it? There we go. I feel like, I don't know if you can see it better than I can. There is a very strong light behind, but it looks a bit grainy on my screen. So please go on to Miss Kendal James on Instagram if you want to see the close-up. Both of these, this is the last one, will be up there in the next 10 or 15 minutes. So please do check them out. We've got lots of cute pictures you can check out and enjoy if you want to see them close. So instagram.com/Miss Kendal James, or just type in Miss Kendal James with 1 L. I can't wait to see these all come together. I think they're going to be pretty cute. You know what? Some of these need an extra black line, I think. I missed it on a couple. Doesn't need it, really. Maybe they don't all need it. No, not everything has to match. A little bit of, not juxtaposition, a little bit of contrast. Bye-bye from this little Kendal. If you feel up to it, if you're able, please do pop over to buymeacoffee.com/Miss Kendal James and drop a little tip in the jar which says buy me a book. That would be so nice. I've got a new blog post up there as well, so please do check that out, and there's a nice video for you to watch on that, and a link to the playlist for these Inktobers. And otherwise, linktr.ee/Miss Kendal James will do things like take you to my Etsy, where you can buy the PDF download of last year. That's enough dirty money talk. Thank you so much to all of you that have been so kind to have left me something so that I can buy food and things, because it does make a difference. And I will see you. Thank you. Kimberly says looks really good. Ronnie says ding 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 emojis, and magnifique, which has got to be in a song she's singing right now, maybe. Thank you so much, everybody. We are a third of the way through. But also look out for the next live streams. They're already listed. And I might drop live streams this weekend of a really cool event, but I don't know. But more videos will come. Lots of great videos. Don't worry. Thank you. See you. Bye, Darren. Bye, everybody. Bye, Sarah, if you're watching. Bye, girls. See you.